us proceed with the Fresno song. Let us proceed with the Fresno song.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry, we're having some technical difficulties here. This is my first time using this new setup, so it's nothing. The audio was not 100% configured there, but I think it should be working now. You should be able to hear me now. Configured there, but I think it should be. Yep. Okay, you can hear me now. I am hearing myself through the stream. Happy Pokémon Day, everybody. It is 8:46 a.m. Eastern Time, and it is currently 25 degrees in Portland, Maine. Here is your weekly outlook. This weekend is going to warm up to around 43 degrees as a high on Saturday, which is going to be our first time in the 40s, I think, since November, maybe December. Then we're going to be returning back with snow showers and 4 degrees on Sunday. And later in the week, we have more snow coming Tuesday, and more snow coming Friday and Saturday, but we do have rain coming Thursday, which means it's going to be the real Iceberg City here in Portland, Maine on Thursday, because it's going to be icy as 40s, I think, since no icy is no tomorrow. How's everybody doing in the chat? Is everybody excited for 30 years of Pokemon? While I wait to hear your answers, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull up the direct so we don't miss it. Because I could talk and go on a tangent, and then we'll miss the direct. I could just see it now. All right, we have 12 minutes until the direct starts. I'm actually going to turn the chat off because I don't want everybody to see the chat. Hello, Prestigious PG. Hello, Astru. Welcome to our 30 years of... Whoa, what just happened? Oh no! I lost the stream. Is the stream still up? Okay, there it is. I think the stream is still up. I lost the stream somehow. There we go. Okay, stream's back. Okay, can everybody? Is the stream still working for everybody? We lost the stream there for a second. Let me know in the chat if it's working. I pressed the wrong button. I got this new mouse, and it like controls my entire computer. It's really annoying. It's actually awesome. It's a Gengar mouse, but it does affect my computer. Actually, I'm going to do something special for the 30th anniversary here of Pokemon. I'm actually going to do something I have not done in a while and never do, but I am actually going to put on my little camera here. Let me see if I can get... Does the light? No, the light makes it even worse. The light makes it worse. Okay. Trying to figure out the best way to do this. Because I never... Hi, there's me. I never use Facecam when I am streaming. I never do that. Simply because... I don't know. I just don't. I find it... Everybody does it, but... I don't. It just seems like an extra hassle. But I'm wearing my super cool Gengar headset today in celebration of 30 years of Pokemon. I'm wearing my very old Pikachu shirt here, too. My Dragon Ball Z jacket, which I guess doesn't really matter as much. I'll take the Dragon Ball Z jacket off because it's not Dragon Ball Z Day. That was yesterday. Dragon Ball came out 40 years ago yesterday. But today, we're celebrating 30 years of Pokemon, not 30 years of Dragon Ball. Make sure my Gengar headset is in full view because of how awesome it is. I'm getting like this terrible glare on this snowy day. I don't know where that glare is coming from, but thank you. I feel awesome, so I do appreciate that. Anyway, I will be streaming the Pokemon Presents, so you do not have to leave this video to, this shirt is probably from 10 years ago. Thanks, Prestigious PG. You do not have to leave this video, this stream. I mean, you can if you want to, but I will be streaming the Pokemon Presents here on this stream. I hope that the audio does pull over. So if the audio doesn't pull over, I do understand if you leave. But we have about 10 minutes until the Pokemon Direct is going to begin. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about some things that maybe we hope to see, some things that maybe we'll get, some things that maybe we won't get. And whatnot. Gen 10, I think, is what a lot of people want. A lot of people want to see Gen 10. I mean, the rumors have been going around for months now. Wind and Waves, alleged screenshots. The thing that I've just been saying for weeks now is remember that everything that you see on the internet is not necessarily true. You know, I feel like every year we get to the around the Direct and everybody starts predicting things, and it's half of them aren't true. You know, half of them never end up becoming true. Wind and Waves, I think, could have a strong possibility of being announced just simply because of how much hype there is around it. But I don't know if the name would be Wind and Waves. I think, if anything, Wind and Waves might just be like the code name for it, sort of like how the Nintendo Switch is the Nintendo NX. I mean, it could be. I don't know. Obviously, we're not going to know until we get there. What I really want from this Direct, and I have not been seeing the rumor every year for a while now, we've been getting these rumors about these games, and these games never come out. But then this year we didn't even get those rumors, and that is the Gen 5 remakes. I don't even care if they're remakes. I will just take Gen 5 ports on the Switch. I'll just take Gen 5. I will take Black and White and Black 2 and White 2 for the Switch. I mean, I could just play them on my DS. I guess it really doesn't matter, but I would love to be able to play them I'd love to be able to play them on the Switch. I think that'd be so much fun. What are we seeing here? I hope Ash will come back. I do too. I think that'd be a fun little crossover. I'm surprised I didn't do an Ash special with Legends EA, but didn't happen. Gaia is Gen 10 code name, and that could very well be true. Again, I have learned not to get my hopes up, and that I will just sort of wait until till things come out. What else do I hope? I do really hope. I mean, we had the Black Bolt White Flare TCG set. What was the point of having that if we're not getting Gen 5 remakes? I'm just saying. But I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out in 8 minutes whether or not we're gonna get Gen 5 remakes or remasters or ports or whatever. I think it would also be really funny if instead of Gen 10 for the 30th anniversary they did another Gen 1 remake, but this one would be Water Blue. You know, because you have Fire Red, Leaf Green, then like we're gonna do Water Blue. That would be pretty funny. Um, I mean, that's not gonna be what happens. Well, the sun glare is like actually terrible. This is why I don't do. This is why I don't do face cam. All right, let's talk about the remake ports that have been dropped today. That would be Fire Red and Leaf Green that are available today on the Nintendo eShop. They have very quickly become one of the best-selling games on the Nintendo eShop since it dropped. What was that, last week that they dropped that you could pre-order the games? I actually just pre-ordered mine last night, waited till the very last second. I'm a little bummed that we will not be getting physical editions of the game. I do really like physical editions, but whatever. I think the Fire Red Leaf Green on the Switch is going to be a really big seller and really big with my generation and up. I think it's going to be very big. I think with the younger generations, I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult to sell simply because it's a different game. I mean, I hope that kids will watch it and will play it and enjoy it just as that we all did back in the day. But it's not the same style of Pokemon game that we have been getting since the generation or maybe two generations below me are going to be used to playing. Right? It's not going to have the 3D art style. It's not going to have the same sort of play style that we are seeing in these new games, where it's more open world, where you've got the XP share for all. That doesn't exist in Fire Red and Leaf Green. The games have become so much easier over the years that I think that the kids nowadays are going to go back and try to play Fire Red Leaf Green on the Switch and are going to see it's going to be incredibly more difficult for them. I think that we're going to be fine because we're used to that. We grew up, not having XP share for all, having to spend hours grinding our Pokemon in order to go to the Elite Four. But I'm excited to do that again. And I'm excited for the kids to experience that. Not that I think XP share for all is a bad thing. I actually really do like XP share for all. Now that I'm older and I don't have as much free time, it makes it a lot easier to balance out your team when you have XP share for all. But I'm excited. Fairy types don't exist in Fire Red Leaf Green. That's going to be fun. Not that there are really that many Gen 1 fairy types. I mean, you've got Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Clefairy, Clefable. And I'm not like a fairy type hater. I used a Clefable in my playthrough of Scarlet, and I absolutely loved it. I had actually never used a Clefable before. I'm super excited. I was super excited to use Clefable. It was super exciting, but I always in my head have to stop and be like, wait, is this a fairy type Pokemon or is this a normal type Pokemon? Because of how many they like switched up. But now we don't have to do that because it'll always be a normal type Pokemon. All right, I'm gonna like switch over here to the direct. I want to make sure that we got it. I want to make sure that I have it up and ready so that we can just switch over to it when the direct starts. And again, I really hope that the sound works for it. All right, the Pokemon Presents should be up in the corner. Let me know if you guys can see it in the chat. You should be able to see it. It should be like on top of my face now. I'm going to put it in the other corner here. But yeah, it looks like the Pokemon Presents should be appearing in the top right of your screen any second now. Who am I going to go with on my Fire Red team? I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I used to never pre-think my teams. I used to always be like, I am just going to go with the flow, and whichever Pokemon I catch is going to be my team for the entire game. And that's what I used to do. Now I really like to sit down and think about it. What am I going to use on my team? I always like using Pokemon that I have never used before. But there are going to be there are going to be at least 3 Pokemon on my Fire Red team that I have used before, and that's going to be Charizard, Lapras, and Gengar. Now, getting Gengar is going to be a little bit more difficult because there is only local wireless. There is not online Wi-Fi for Fire Red Leaf Green. I'm hoping that they'll update that and that they will make it so that we can get online ports of these games. But I just don't know. I don't know if that's what they're going to do or not. But I hope they do. Otherwise, I'm going to have to find somebody that lives locally to help me trade my Haunter to evolve it into a Gengar. There is a trade. I do want to let everybody know right now. There is a trade in Fire Red, Leaf Green where a woman will trade you a Haunter for, I can't remember what it's for. She'll trade you a Haunter. Do not be fooled. That Haunter that she trades you will not evolve into Gengar. It is holding an Everstone. It is a prank. If you want a Gengar, you have to find someone in real life to trade with. So, Dr. Omni, if you're watching this stream, I'm going to be trading with you so I can get a Gengar. Alright. We are 2 minutes away from the direct. I really hope that the sound works. I am actually going to extend the direct so it takes up like the entire screen here. Or most of the stream here. Most of the screen here. Once it starts, I'll full screen it. I don't know how well that's going to work, but we'll find out. We will find out when it does. I'm excited. I mean, I think what they're going to do is we're probably going to get all of, like, the mobile game updates first. You know, they always slowly get into the things in the Pokemon Presents. They don't usually drop things right off the bat. So I think we'll get, like, Cafe Remix, Pokemon Go, Pokemon TCG Pocket. We're going to get updates for all of those things before we get anything, like, concrete in terms of games. I'm expecting this to be a bigger one because it is the 30th anniversary, so I'm very excited to see what they're going to do with the stream. I almost made a bingo card, but I didn't have time to make a bingo card. What is there left to say except we have 60 seconds until the stream begins. So, I'm very excited. Again, I do not know if the sound is going to work. I want to make that absolutely clear. So if you have to leave the stream in order to watch it, I totally understand. The stream will be, you can jump back in the stream when it's over if you have to, and we can talk about it. I really hope the sound works. Oh, here we go. Something big just happened. Something big just happened, I think. I think I have a little delay in my in the stream. Oh no, there's no delay. I'm just behind. That's what it is. I just had my stream. I'm watching through the stream page, and it's like I had the little YouTube bar set like 30 seconds back, and I'm like, wow, the stream is really far behind. No, it wasn't behind. I just oh, it's 9 a.m. guys. 9 a.m. Eastern time. The stream will begin shortly. Now it's saying it'll begin at 9:01 a.m. That's totally fine. The final countdown. That's right, Prestigious PG. All right, I'm super excited. I thought I turned the chat off. I don't know why the chat is freaking out. The live chat. I do plan on following all the Pokemon Day community streamer guidelines, so we will be respectful of everything that happens in this stream. I am not generally someone that gets disappointed anyway. So, here we go. We got 57 seconds. Let me know, can you guys hear this? It's super loud. I can't turn it down. Can you hear it? I can't turn it down. It's so loud. Can you guys hear this? It's so loud. Here we go. Are we getting red and blue remix? Red and blue ports on the Switch? Is that what this is? I'm already analyzing it. We haven't even started. I think this is a scope here. Why is it so loud? I can't turn it down. that's cool. That's a cool screen. Those are all the games.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokémon Company. Hello everyone. Today, February 27th, is Pokémon Day. Today, this is the date the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games were first released in Japan. This is the date marking the beginning of the Pokémon series were first released in Japan. In those first two titles, 151 Pokémon made their appearance. In those first two titles, now, a total of 1,025 Pokémon have been discovered. And these diverse Pokémon have been part of the stories trainers worldwide have been able to experience. This year marks the Pokémon series' 30th. A milestone reached because of your support. Thank you, each and every one of you. We hope you will all enjoy seeing how Pokémon continues to evolve, each and every one of you. In today's broadcast, we'll share all the latest news about Pokémon. Please enjoy the presentation. We'll share all the latest news about Pokémon. Please enjoy the presentation.
Is anyone else hearing double? I'm hearing double, and I can't figure out why I'm hearing double. I know it's loud. I don't know why it's so loud, everybody. I don't know what's
I'm Junichi Masuda, and I handled the music and sound effects for the Pokémon Red version and Pokémon Blue version video games. You can now play all 45 songs from the games on the small player inspired by the Game Boy system. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges. We took particular care to make the audio sound just like Game Boy, so I hope you enjoy listening while swapping out cartridges.
Hello Pokemon trainers and happy Pokemon Day. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, and I'm thrilled to share news about the 2026 Pokemon World Championships, which will be taking place alongside our new fan experience, Pokemon XP in San Francisco. The 2026 Pokemon World Championships will once again welcome nearly 3,000 competitors from all over the world. Competitors in the video game championships will battle for the first time in Pokemon Champions, while their fellow competitors will battle in the Pokemon trading card game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite. Each of the final matches of these games will be held at the Chase Center, an arena that's 3 times the size as last year's finals. Years ago, we started on a mission to create the most exciting Pokemon event for our competitors and their families. As the World Championships evolved, we saw an opportunity to expand even further and deliver a one-of-a-kind experience where trainers around the world can come together in celebrating their fandom. As we celebrate 30 years of Pokemon, we invite all of you to the inaugural Pokemon XP event. Fans of all ages can expect fun activities, including interactive exhibits, pin trading, cosplay showcases, unique panels, hands-on workshops, exciting partner collaborations, and of course, visiting the Pokemon Center pop-up store. To celebrate this new experience, today we're giving you a first look at a truly special piece of art illustrating Pokemon XP alongside the highly anticipated World Championships. Whether you're joining us in person in San Francisco or from home on our live stream, we can't wait to see you this August. Thank you, Pokemon trainers.
Dude, can I get rid of the chat? There we go. I think I got rid of it so we don't have to look at the chat. I have that Yuxi card. Pokemon Go 10th anniversary. Wow, 10th.
A huge range of Pokémon that have appeared in Pokémon Go so far will return. And there's a 2-day Pokémon Go tour event starting tomorrow. We also have a promo code to share.
Okay. Alright, we need to do Pokemon Go first. I think they're going to do all the mobile apps first.
Here.
Let your curiosity shine! Like a twinkling star!
Pokemon Masters EX.
I couldn't tell who it was, but I know who the characters are. Draco! Pokemon Cafe Remix. Okay. Yeah, look at cheating. Oh my gosh, Charlie. Oh, look at Venusaur. Is Cafe Remix fun? I've actually never played it. Pokemon Sleep. Latios. Blow out the candles, Pikachu!
To celebrate Pokemon Day, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno will be joining the fray.
Yeah, Articuno!
The magnificent power of the 3 legendary bird Pokemon comes together. Soar stylishly into battle. You can participate in the event to unlock their Unite licenses. And even more Pokemon are scheduled to be added. Don't miss what's coming.
Electrode Volleyball World Tour. That was awesome. More Pikachu. GameCube Classic. Oh, we're getting. No, we're gonna get Snake Out of the Darkness. It's so fun. It's so
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokémon Company. I'd like to give you all some additional updates as we share the latest news on our games. First off, we have information regarding the Pokémon Fire Red version and Pokémon Leaf Green version games coming to Nintendo Switch. The Pokémon Fire Red and Pokémon Leaf Green games, remakes of the Pokémon Red and Pokémon Green games in Japan, were released on Game Boy Advance in 2004. Today, these games have been made available to play once more as download-exclusive titles on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. We also plan to make these titles compatible with Pokémon Home in the future. This way, you can bring Pokémon obtained in other Pokémon RPG series titles on adventures with you, or you can send Pokémon to visit Pokémon Champions. We hope you look forward to it. Next, we have some news about Pokémon Champions.
Alright, give us Pokemon Champions.
You wanna be the best, as a champ, move a chest, beat the rest. Oh yes, he a champ, she a champ, they a champ, we champ. Stay shine right. Go for the winner and run it with the team or your friends, go get it. Win or lose, great fun that we having. Win or lose, great fun that we winning. Let's go. Champions game is all for one. Team ready now, we gonna beat enough for one. I play it up, come up, people we off. Champions game is all for one. Team ready now, we gonna beat enough. We the champ.
I'm excited for Champions. That looks so cool.
Next up is news about the Mega Dimension DLC for the Pokemon Legends ZA game, the newest title in the Pokemon series.
Alright, let's see it.
Please take a look at this video.
I'm surprised. I'm honestly gonna be surprised if there's more DLC. I wasn't expecting that. I'm so used to seeing.
A new Mega Evolution of Garchomp, Mega Garchomp Z, has been discovered. This mystery gift will become available for the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC after this presentation concludes. After claiming this gift, you'll be able to detect a special hyperspace distortion where you can encounter Mega Garchomp Z. You can obtain a Garchompite Z stone by winning a battle against Mega Garchomp Z in the special pocket of hyperspace.
Okay, alright. Mystery gift.
Next up, we have some news about Pokemon Pokopia.
Okay, let's watch. I don't know if any of you guys watched the Nintendo Direct Treehouse Plays or whatever it was the other day where they played Pokopia. It looked so cool. Like, I'm so excited for Pokopia. And it looks like you can build your own world or you can play online and build a world with your friends, but I think that world is going to be saved exclusively to like one friend's Switch system, which is kind of cool too, which means you can create multiple worlds with your friends. I'm so excited for Pokopia. Rotom? Palatown. Professor Oak's lab. Rotom Stereo! I told you! We're getting a new Rotom.
Is that curious-looking stereo a Rotom? Did it get enticed by the music and hop inside? It's really energetic and seems to go by DJ Rotom.
DJ Rotom.
What happens if you give it a CD in the game?
The Academy. Oh, so it has all the music in the game. That's cool!
It can help liven up the town with a variety of music.
That is really cool.
Ditto and the others are grooving to the beat too. Let's listen to DJ Rotom's specially selected tracks while I introduce you to the world of Pokemon Pokopia.
But that's one of my favorite soundtracks in the game.
Ditto first encounters Professor Tangrowth in a wasteland that was once a town. It seems like Ditto is working alongside other Pokemon to develop the town. Wow, they're sure fired up. Of course, you can't give your all on an empty stomach. It looks like Riolu wants something to eat too. But how do you cook?
Sorry, I'm looking at the chat now. I'm catching up on the chat. Keep holding armor cards, that's cool. Yeah, coming to March, that's awesome. I know,
Huh?
Yeah, Friday reset. I'm so excited.
That's Silhouette.
And it's coming very soon. Was it March 5th? Or something like that? Ready, hint.
A Greedent appeared. It sounds like everyone calls it Chef Dente. Chef Dente can teach you how to cook all sorts of dishes. Each Pokemon has different foods they prefer. Some dishes will even power up your moves when you eat them. This will make it even easier to develop the town. Try bringing Pokemon you've befriended on an outing. In multiplayer mode, you can visit other players' towns. You can play with up to 3 other people. First, let's play some hide and seek. I wonder where everyone's hiding. Ah, there you are. There's someone here, too. But where's the last one? Whoa! You can transform into objects, too! That was a fun game of hide and seek. By working together, you could even build something this big! Together, you can develop a town. Or go on far-off adventures. New encounters may await you as well. Every day, the world gets bigger and bigger. Developing a town, one step at a time. Pokemon Pokopia. Available on March 5th.
Co-making this game with another studio. That's pretty cool.
Pokemon Pokopia releases next week on Thursday, March 5th. We hope you enjoy working with Pokemon to develop a town from the ground up. Today, we covered all of the information you see here.
We're about to get like the big info. It's about to drop right now.
We'd like to end our presentation today with one final video for you
What do you
all.
think it's gonna be? Here it is. Gen 10.
Thank you for tuning in.
All right, here we go. Here's the big news. Here's what everybody is watching for. This is not a Legends game. Is it a Johto remake game? No, Sinnoh. Oh, they just trying to What? What? Why does it just say heat? Sometimes we go crabby. Yes. The graphics are really cool. This is gonna be the graphics of the 80s. Oh, we got new starters! Let's see the front. Oh, it looks so cute. Oh my gosh, they're all wow it. Look at that guy! Come on! Oh, he's so This stress is like my heart. Show me what it is. Okay, Pokemon. We knew that. Wins. Pokemon wins. Waves. Global simultaneous release in 2027. Oh, we're still over a year away. Oh, yeah. Did that like stress anybody else out either? Like my heart was like racing the whole time. I was like, "Oh my gosh, what is this?" Did the stream just break? What's going on? Did that? Is it over?
And happy illustrating Pokemon X.
Is that it? I think that's it. I think the stream's done.
February, the last fully winter month when Valentine's Day is celebrated, and the month when just one question is on everyone's mind. What's in store for Pokemon Day? Pokemon Day marks the day that the first Pokemon games, that is Pokemon Red and Green, came out in Japan on February 26th.
Alright. I think that was it. I think it just ended abruptly like that. I think that's what it was. I think it just sort of ended. Yeah, it ended. Okay, it's over. It's over. Wow. That looked really cool. That was... Alright, so it looks like we're still over a year away. I mean, maybe they'll change the release date. I don't know. Usually they announce the game and they come out in that November of 26. But maybe Maybe they'll do something like what they did with Legends Arceus, where it came out in January. Maybe it'll come out around the holiday. I could see that happening. It'll come out around January, maybe, of 27. So maybe it's not exactly a year away. You know, maybe it'll come out in January, or maybe it will come out in, or maybe they'll wait. Maybe it'll come out around Pokemon Day next year. Personally, I'm fine with it if the graphics are gonna look that good. All the starters look so cute. I think that they're adorable. I really hope we get an ice water type starter, but it's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. They're never gonna do it. GTA 6 might have messed up the plan. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's a different game, different style, different market. I really want him to do a water ice type as a starter. Is that really so hard to ask for? But too much to ask. But I don't think they'll ever do it. I really do not think that they will ever do that as a starter. I just don't see it. Especially if Wind and Waves looks like it's going to be a more looks like it's going to take place in the Mediterranean. You know, like Greece, Italy, like around the Mediterranean Sea. That's my guess is where that game is going to take place. So I think it's gonna be hard pressed to find ice types. I would really love a water ice type starter. I think Greninja would have been really cool as a water ice type. I mean, thinking about the Ninja, dude, that would have been sick. But the water shuriken could have been like ice shuriken, but alas, what could have happened, right? I don't anticipate our new water starter to be a water ice type. Alright, everybody, you can say you were right. I was wrong. It is Pokemon Wind and Waves, but it's Winds and Waves, not Wind and Waves. I thought for sure that was going to be just fake because of the leak, but I think they got to find out who their leaker is. I think pre-orders are going to be a while away. Pre-orders are going to be a ways away because they're gonna release more information before we get pre-orders because people aren't going to want to pre-order a game that there aren't more information. People are going to want to at least see what the box art legendaries are before they pre-order. Because believe it or not, I think that is probably 90% of the reason that people choose which game they're going to choose is probably based off of the box art legendary, and the other 10% is probably based off the Virgin exclusives. I think I'm actually going to get both. I never get both games. And then recently, maybe it was after a year or two after Scarlet and Violet came out, I got Violet, and then I got Scarlet, and I played Scarlet, and I had a lot of fun playing the game again, so I'll probably end up getting both games. But how exciting, you guys. How exciting. We got Champions coming out in April, right around the corner. We got Pokopia coming out in March. And I feel like Pokopia, is going to be a game. I think Pokopia is going to be a game that's going to last a while. I think it's going to be a long-term game, so I think it's going to be a perfect game to play while we wait for Winds and Waves. And who knows, maybe we'll get another Legends ZA DLC. I kind of doubt it. But I think that is pretty cool. What a better way to end the 30th anniversary than to announce the 10th generation of Pokemon. I mean, like, it's poetic, right? It's poetic that 30 years... 10 generations of Pokemon. That is poetic. And the graphics, if those are going to be the graphics of the game, I'm super excited. That ocean looks so beautiful. So that's going to be really, really exciting. Anyway, I don't know if Fire Red, Leaf Green, if we can play them yet. I don't know what time that they go live. I don't know if they went live at midnight. I don't know if they go live now after the game. They go live today at some point. They might already be live. I don't know. I'm sure I'll check it out. I've got to check it out. But that's exciting. Don't forget, everybody, to go on Legends ZA and get your mystery gift for Mega Garchomp Z. If you want a Mega Garchomp Z, you're going to go on and get that mystery gift. Even if you don't do it right away, at least go in and get the mystery gift, and then you can do it later on. Just so you don't forget to do it. You don't have to, like, do the quest right then, obviously, but if you just get it, and then you can do it later on. I think Legends ZA is also a game where there's a lot to do in the game, so it's another game where we're going to have plenty to do between now and Gen 10. That's what I'm going to say. Between Legends ZA, Pokopia and Pokemon Champions, Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green. I think there's going to be a lot of Pokemon content to do before these games come out. Because remember, Fire Red and Leaf Green are going to take you longer to beat than, Scarlet or Violet, simply because if you don't want to just go and steamroll with like a level 100 Charizard. If you want to actually balance out your team, you're going to have to put in the training, which is also kind of fun. And my last antidote before we end the stream here. Do not forget that the lady in Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green who says she'll trade you a Haunter is pranking you. That Haunter is holding an Everstone, and it's not going to evolve into a Gengar. Do not fall for that prank. I'm putting that out in the world for anyone that has not played Fire Red and Leaf Green. Do not fall for that prank. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm thinking Charizard, Nidoking, Lapras, Gengar, Jinx, and one more that I haven't decided yet. Articuno. No, I'm not going to do that. Maybe Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. I've never actually used either of those, so that could be fun to use one of those fighting types in the game. Remember, Poison is super powerful in Kanto. I don't know why. Poison is just super powerful in Kanto, so do not underestimate the power of Poison types in the Kanto region. And remember that there are 3 Ghost types in the game. There are 3 Ghost types in the game. Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. And Ghost types are super effective against Psychic types, but do not forget that all 3 of those Ghost types are dual-typed with Poison, and you're going to get steamrolled by Sabrina in Saffron City, because Psychic is super effective against Poison. Do not fall for that the same way that I think every kid that played those games after watching the anime fell for it. Do not, because you're going to get steamrolled by her Kadabra. Alright, anyway, guys. I'm done with my rant. Thanks for tuning in to watch the Pokemon 30th Anniversary Pokemon Day Direct with us here at Iceberg City Gaming. And go and have some fun playing Pokemon today. Don't be like me and go to work like I have to right now. You go out and you have fun playing Pokemon. I, unfortunately, cannot do that. You guys go and having a lot of fun playing Pokemon for me. And I'm not going to be able to start Fire Red and Leaf Green until Sunday, which is very sad. I really wanted to start it today, but I have to work, which is very sad too. So, all of you go out there, start playing Fire Red, start playing Leaf Green, go get your Mega Garchomp Z, and have a blast, because I can't. And I'm very sad about that. I'm very sad that I have to go to work. I'm kind of playing hooky right now. I was supposed to go to work an hour and a half ago. So anyway, you guys all have fun. I'm actually going to log in real quick and get my mystery gift, Mega Garchomp Z, so I don't forget. And then I'm going to go to work. But the rest of you guys, enjoy Pokemon Day. Go catch some Pokemon. Sing some Pokemon. Trade some Pokemon. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do to celebrate. Yes, we will all play Pokopia together. It's going to be so fun. Thanks for watching our stream, and we will see you next time. This stream will not be archived because we were told we can't do that. So, goodbye, everybody.